on the boy Carjack Wack, 3-Figure Louis. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should, especially if you're a straight man, you should never believe a man who like to get his groceries ate. He pull up to the rim shop to get a rim job. He like his prison wallet being played with. 3 up, 3 down. They call him 3-Figure Louis. This is a fact. This not me. I didn't start that. They say he like for his groceries to be 8. Leg up, 1 leg up. They say, you know, he a big guy, but they say he flexible because he puts his leg up so his girl can eat his groceries from the back.
The real fight that needs to happen is between Spoety Face and Wack. Things that got real personal over the last few months, and it's only right that they settle it in the ring. Someone call Aiden Ross ASAP. Spoety Face goes off on Wack100. Check out what he had to say, and then I'll come back with my comments.
If y'all noticed the No Jumper interview he came on, he said on Paru, Spoety Face, man, Spoety Face, man, he had something on him. He went outside, J Hood socked him. He didn't do nothing back. And he had something on him and didn't do nothing. I see Boston. I shout out to Boston. He didn't do nothing back. And it's crazy because dude put it on Paru that these was all facts. He put it on Paru that these is all facts. You know what I mean? But J Hood went on record and said, Spoety telling the truth. We never fought. I never put my hands on him, and he never put his hands on me. So who lying?
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of conflicting reports. You said nothing happened. Wack is saying something happened. J Hood looks like he's saying nothing happened. So who's really telling the truth in this situation? Nobody got lumped up. Don't look like a physical altercation occurred. Was it a push and shove? Was it an argument? Was it a quick little punch, but nothing really happened? Who knows what's really going on? It's just a lot of reports going out there. Eventually, we'll find out the truth.
Dude, Carjack Wack the Carjack, the dude that liked to park his car up next to school zones when there's little kids and women outside and like to beat his meat, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, who lying? Like, to me, that's crazy. Like, you went up in here and put it on Paru. I be trying to get y'all to understand, man, this internet stuff. I'm one of the realest out here. They be lying on me, and I just be telling the truth about them. The dude came up in here and put it on Paru. Mad Baby donated $2 and said, who blow up they hood more, Wack or Baby Braze? That's a tough one because both of them blow their hood up. So I'll say that's pretty even. But I mean, to be fair, I would say Wack, because Wack, he lies about everything. Baby Braze, he like fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Wack blow his hood up. He tells the truth about nothing. I'm pretty sure Brazen told the truth before, but he just blows up his hood about everything too. So I would say even, but I would have to give Wack the edge on that, man. Shout out to Mad Baby for donating $2, man. Appreciate that, fam. But I just be wanting y'all to see and notice these people. He go up here all the time and say, Paru, I'm telling you the truth. You just get to making up stuff and y'all be believing them. But the same person who told y'all that this is his uncle and he's his nephew went on Wax and said, it's not true. I never put my hands on Spoety Face. Spoety Face never put his hands on me.
Yeah, that's the thing. So is Wack kind of, pushing the narrative, moving the goalposts, lying? What is he doing? We know Spoety has a lot to say about Wack. So you know what? If he say some stuff about me that isn't true, I'm going to push that narrative like you got beat up in a fight. But it would have been good if Wack and J Hood were on the same page. Like, I did put my hands on him, but by J Hood basically saying nothing happened, it's making Wack look like he's lying. But does Wack really care what Spoety Face thinks? I don't think so. He's going to push his narratives.
Yeah, so he goes and put all this propaganda out here for you guys, you know what I'm saying, to believe him. He has all millions around him, all yes men. Everybody that's around Wack is a yes man. None of these dudes is a leader. He promised you the world, and then as soon as you say something he don't like, he turns his back on you. The same thing that happened with Jalik. Jezebel. She went against me. I never even knew her. Never had a problem with Jalik. Never met her, anything like that. He got in her head, told her to just go against me and Munchie B. We never had no problems with her. And look at her now. She's out of job. Nobody wants to work with her. And her credibility is shot.
Yeah, that is crazy. Jalise and Wack were real cool, but all of a sudden she kind of flipped on him, accused Wack of doing some crazy things. So I get it, Wack, he has a lot of power and influence, and he may use that to make people flip on each other. If you got a beef with Wack, he's going to find people that could go after you. And that's what he did with Jalise, in my opinion, allegedly. But either way, Wack knows how to play those games, and he's going to have a lot of people to go after his ops.
Keep your foot on their necks, hood unit, and don't fall for the trick bag. Neighborhood, I absolutely won't. Appreciate that, man. Salute. You already know, neighborhood to the neighborhoods. I can't fall for the trick bag. That's why, you know what I mean? I have to remove myself from that situation, man. I've always been a leader and not a follower. Never a follower. But shout out to E-Mac, the legend. Yeah, so I don't know why y'all will believe anything that comes out this dude's mouth. He literally went on TV or syndicated broadcast, which is a podcast, in live, said on Paru. J Hood went out there and socked Spoety Face, and Spoety Face didn't do nothing back. Put it on Paru. My whole thing is, when are the Bloods, when are the Damus or the Pacoima Paru's gonna start holding this dude accountable for him blowing up his hood and they dead homies? We gotta stop believing the hype, y'all.
Yeah, that's the thing. We may not ever find out if the fight never really happened or not. According to Spoety, nothing happened. According to J Hood, looks like nothing really happened. But Wack is saying something happened between the two, and he was trying to cop pleas. Took a couple steps back, but didn't have the heart to do something. So what is Wack really saying? Was Spoety ready to crash out? Did he lose the fight? I don't know what's going on, but when you beefing with Wack, you don't know what's true or what's not true.
Mello the GOAT, he donated $2. He said, will you go back on Fig? Will you go on back on Fig? I'll go on back on Fig. I ain't got no problem with nobody on back on Fig. I just don't think back on Fig, I ain't gonna say they don't want me on there. You know, they say it's politics and things like that. You know, reasons why. You know, I ain't got a problem with them guys. I don't even got a problem with they hood. You know, but yeah, I ain't got a problem with them dudes. You know, that's coming from them, not me. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. I'm you know, I'm cool with Hoover Gumby. You know, I talked to a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got a problem with them. I would, but you know, it's been kind of long now. You know, I don't want to feel like I'm forced or I'm thirsty or nothing like that, because I'm definitely not. So, but yeah, initially I would have went on there. I ain't got no problem with them dudes.
But you know, back on Fig is pro Wack. They rock with Wack100, so I don't know if that'd be the best situation now with y'all back and forth, but it would be good to see him go on the Back on Fig podcast and really chop it up.
On the boy Carjack Wack, 3-figure Louis. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should, especially if you're a straight man, you should never believe a man who like to get his groceries ate. He pull up to the rim shop to get a rim job. He like his prison wallet being played with. 3 up, 3 down. They call him 3-figure Louis. This is a fact. This not me. I didn't start that. They say he like for his groceries to be 8. Leg up, 1 leg up. They say, you know, he a big guy, but they say he flexible because he puts his leg up so his girl can eat his groceries from the back. Straight like that. But
yeah, when you say stuff like that about Wack, now all of a sudden he gonna say stuff about you getting beat up by J Hood. So I get the back and forth, but if you're not speaking facts on Wack, he not gonna speak facts on you. He's not gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Even if nothing happened with J Hood, he gonna push that narrative. He gonna push that line with Spoety. The real fight that needs to happen is between Spoety Face and Wack. Things that got real personal over the last few months, and it's only right that they settle it in the ring. Someone call Aiden Ross ASAP.
Who she was giving bassing to in the parking lot? I don't even know what that means. I'm thinking of you talking about Top. He talking about Jalik. Jezebel. Shout out to Smooth Groove TV, man. Super chatted $2. He want to know He want to know who Jalik or Jezebel was giving top to in a parking lot of No Jumper. Man, I told y'all already, man, who she, that's not even a question. The real question is who she wasn't giving top to. She didn't got ran through all that. You heard Yellow what Yellow said, man, they had to take their homeboys to the hospital because she was burning people. Because she was people. She hot. That box is hot. It is easy. She loose as a goose. Don't get me started. Don't get me. My sister looking at me crazy right now because she know she's loose as a goose. Please don't get me started. And are we talking about Jalik? Who haven't she gave top to?
Yeah, those are some insane claims and allegations on Jalise. But Spoety really talking his talk when it comes to Jalise. I know they got issues, but you don't want to put out any false reports on her. I know she gonna crash out on you on her next live stream.
Let's get on the B team. We got to go over to the B team, man. Shout out to the B team. You know, I ain't got no problem with the B team. I don't be sad tripping out here. Is you know, I'm out the Vernon Avenue district. You know what I'm saying, Crenshaw district, but I don't be tripping on colors or hoods no more. So man, shout out to B team. But we gotta acknowledge this right now, man. We gotta acknowledge this right now. Trevor, the boy Baby Braids, man. The boy Baby Braids. He went on there and put it on Damo, GM, FRG, 212, 10 Nino, all his dead homies. He said that I turned down a fade. J Hood, boop, boop, sock me up, sock me out. And this is all he put it on. Again, J Hood came out, and he also said that about Munchie B. Let's get on. First of all, I want to forget me right now. We're gonna get on Munchie B. He did a video and said that him and J Hood conspired to set Munchie B up there, and he was gonna go slap him. So my whole thing is, as a Damu, he's supposed to be a trophy over there. I know he's not a trophy, but he's supposed to be a trophy over there in a Denver Lane Bloods. But you conspiring with a Crip against another Damu. I don't promote black on black violence. I don't promote gang violence. But I've been in these streets my whole life. To me, that seemed like a serious infraction, a serious violation and treason in its utmost. If I'm tripping, please let me know in the chat. How is a blood conspiring with another Crip to place harm on another blood or Damu? Isn't that treason? How does that work? Is that not a violation to the Bloods? So yeah, the dude Braids say he go on his show and he go on his thing and say that the plan was for J Hood to slap Munchie B, but J Hood came out and say, "You're lying, you're capping. I don't even talk to you. So by him saying, "I don't even talk to you," he's saying, Braids, you're lying. Braids done banged it on Tenino, Girl Mad, Damo, F4G, different lanes, all they dead homies, but you sitting up here lying. You trying to get this man hurt out there. Man. Rest in peace to the real Braids, man. Shout out to Big Bree Braids, man. You know what I'm saying? The Damu Riders Braids. Absolute legend in our city. Straight up G. This dude is nothing like this Braids. He's tarnishing his name, man. Rest in peace to the real Braids, man. Straight up, man.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm a civilian. Too many gang politics. At the end of the day, what happened between you and J Hood? Was there altercation? Was there argument? Wack is saying one thing, Y'all are saying something else. At the end of the day, hopefully Spoety Face is all good. He can continue to move on. And again, if he wants to fight, I think it should be with Wack100. That's where the most disrespect came from. Other than J Hood and their little back and forth on No Jumper, I don't think you're going to hear too much about them going back and forth. Looks like they got an understanding. No matter what happened, looks like they're all good and they know what they got to do to move forward. I'm not going to speak negative on you. You don't speak negative on me. I think that's the understanding that they have, but with Wack and Spoety, it's something different. A lot of disrespect, a lot of allegations. That's where the real squabbles need to happen. Spoety Face and Wack100 need to fight ASAP.